Hey guys, welcome back. So this is going to be a super short tutorial on this Armed and Gorgeous palette by Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. First, we're just going to start out by priming our eyes. I always use concealer, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Pressing that out with a damp beauty blender to conceal all those nasty veins and discoloration. And then, of course, we've got to set it so it doesn't crease and the shadows last way longer. And now I'm going in with Access. And this is a little bit of an intimidating color when you're first looking at it, but I assure you, as you can see, it doesn't go on near as dark as it is in the palette. I did build this up a few times. Now I'm taking the shade Agent and just throwing that all over my crease, the same as I did as the shade before with my Morphe R37, I believe. I will list all my brushes down below. So we're just going to start warming up these eyes. This is kind of going to be a chocolate fudge peanut butter looking brown eye. Now we're dipping into Secure. I'm using an M433 crease brush from Morphe as well, just packing that more in the socket of my eye, and then I'm also going to be packing that orange shade onto the outer corner of my lid. Now this shade looks very intimidating when you're just looking at it in the pan, very orange, but I assure you it's beautiful when you work it with these other colors. And again, I did dip into the pan 2 or 3 times to build it up to the color that I prefer. I usually do this with most of my palettes, so it wasn't a big deal. Now I'm taking Smooth Criminal and just placing that where I want the top of that brown to fade into our transition area with a smaller brush that I have no idea what the name is, but I will place it in the description box below, and just mapping out my top of my crease. I really don't have a good crease on my eye, I don't think, so I always kind of have to draw above just to give myself a thicker looking lid, if that makes sense. I have small lids. And I'm just taking that crease brush and blending that out after I draw that line. Now going back in with that shade, I'm going to just pack that on my lid. Now this is a MAC 242. I love packing all my lid shades with this brush. And then after I did this, I kind of was looking at it and like, I think I want to go a little darker. So I'm going to go in with that dark brown color called Prowl in the palette, and then just place that exact same area that I just placed the lighter brown. So after we pack that color on, I always go back with my crease brush and just blend out any lines. I don't want any line or area where you can actually just see where I stopped with the brush. I want them to kind of melt together. So that's why I go back and blend. Now I'm just taking that Access shade and just going over the top closer to my brow bone just to kind of fade that out to more of a sunsetty eye, and then bringing it further out on the side of my eye as well. I just really liked how those shadows feathered out towards the end of my brow bone. Now I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution just black liner pen. I'm not putting a thick line, I'm not doing a wing or anything like that, just enough to make my lashes look a little thicker and to also help hide that lash band. These are House of Lashes. I have no clue the style. It will be listed down in the description box, and I'm just going to pop those on. And I say pop like it's super easy, but it's not, because I never wear eyelashes. If you've watched my channel, I hardly ever put them on, but I was feeling it today. It took me a while. I'm not used to doing this. It's not easy. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not easy, but I made it work, and they felt really awkward at first. After a few minutes, you get used to them. So now, after I finished the rest of my face, I'm going to go back underneath my lash line with the color Access, then going in with Agent and just kind of smudging those underneath to kind of connect the colors from the top to the bottom. Now going back to Prowl, I'm just taking that color on a flat definer brush, kind of mocking the appearance of eyeliner without technically using eyeliner, because I like my under eyes to look a little softer. And when I use liner, I just feel like they look a little too harsh, so I like to use shadows instead. So just blending those colors together. Then I'm going to take this beautiful icy shade in VIP, pop that underneath my brow, and also put it in the corner of my eye. And you guys, this color was stunning. No Fix Plus or anything needed. It was beautiful and shiny right out of the pan. Popping on your mascara, and that completes this look. I loved this eye, you guys. I never do matte eyes, but I branched out and I really, really loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I thought this palette was awesome for only being $15. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave me a comment, and I will see you in my next one.